Let's Talk Kentucky. I'm your host and moderator, Sherelle Roberts, and we're here with the Let's Talk team. We've got Susan Mills, Kim Dixon, Lisa High, and joining us is Fayette County Sheriff Kathy Witt. Hi, Sheriff. How are you?
Here, I'm great.
We are glad to have you here.
Thank you.
We really are. So, you know, you have served this community faithfully for many, many years, and you're the first woman sheriff, correct?
In Fayette.
Yeah, in Fayette. So tell us about your experiences as being sheriff and being the woman sheriff in Fayette County.
It has been a wonderful experience. It's the journey of a lifetime. I am honored and humbled to have been the sheriff for 25 years, and I've been doing the work for 40. Wow. And so the National Sheriff's Association has stated that I'm the longest serving female in the country. I don't know if that's
wow.
Awesome.
Yes,
That's a big deal.
Love that.
So, but our community is great. They're so supportive. We have the best team, and it's just, it's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you have a food drive going on too right now.
We
Tell
do.
us about that.
Yeah, September is Hunger Action Month, and so we have partnered with God's Pantry. We've had a long-standing partnership with them, especially during the pandemic, when folks couldn't get out to pick up their monthly food box. We would deliver it. We delivered over 40,000 pounds of food during the pandemic for God's Pantry and for our community. And so we wanted to help them out during the month of September. So we're partnering with Fayette County Bar Association. We have barrels set up in all the courthouses because, of course, the lawyers are in our courthouses all the time. And so, yeah, we're hoping that they help us fill those barrels up. We're also partnering with some of our private schools where we have an SRO program going on, and so those students are getting involved in that. And if our community wants to partner with us but doesn't want to come downtown to the courthouse, they can call us and we'll come out and pick up their donation, or they can do the click list and then have it shipped. And
that's
have
really
it
cool.
shipped to the sheriff's office.
That's really
awesome.
cool. Love that idea.
Oh my gosh. Well, Sheriff, with your department is also in charge of collecting property taxes. So how does that process work, and where does the money go?
So it goes to 9 different taxing districts. We start our collection every October 1st by statute, and we run it through April 15th. And so our tax roll this year is set at in excess of $465 million.
Whoa.
So we collect it, we distribute it, count for it, and it goes out to 9 different taxing districts.
Wow.
And so, of course, we're audited on that every single year, and we always do really well in our audits.
Great.
So
That's
we have a great
a
team.
lot of money.
Yeah, it is.
My goodness.
Now you guys are hiring. So
We are hiring.
if someone's interested in joining your team,
Yes.
where do they need to go?
FayetteSheriff.com, and we're happy to take their application.
enough.
They can submit it online and send it back to us. We recently have been really blessed to have gotten some new team members, and we're really excited to have them, but we want to finish that out and hire probably about 5 more.
Okay, yeah. Because folks may not know, one, I didn't know about the property tax thing until I came here. And I was like, what? You guys do that? But you guys are in charge of the courts. You do all kinds of things. Tell us just a little bit about what you do.
I'm really proud of all of our programs, our domestic violence unit. We have officers that go out and serve the EPOs. That's all they do is serve emergency protective orders. We have Amanda Center where advocates are there 24 hours, 7 days a week to work with victims when they come in. If a victim cannot get to the courthouse, we now are authorized to go out to where they are, whether it's in their home, maybe they're in a wheelchair, or maybe they're in the hospital. We can go to the hospital and take care of that and get their petition filed for them. We do the funeral escorts.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, when Chief Baston saw that he wasn't going to be able to do it anymore, he called us up, and we wanted to continue to provide that service to our community, and so we do those as well.
Yeah, and October is actually Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
It
And
is.
you guys do so much work around that. Do you have anything coming up in October that
Yes.
people should be thinking
Thank
about?
you for asking about that.
Yeah.
October 26th is our Domestic Violence Vigil. It'll be from 5:30 to 7:30 in front of the Fayette District Courthouse. It's open to everyone. We'll have speakers, resource tables. We want to get survivors to come and share their story. We oftentimes will have victims come to this event who have never found their voice, and by listening to others, they then come forward, and that's what it's all about. With our recent homicides that are domestic related, we want to now take Amanda Center out into the community rather than wait at the courthouse.
Yes.
We want to get out in the community, church groups, in front of Walmart, whoever will have us, so that we can get this information out.
It's an important resource.
Yes,
Oh my goodness. Well, Sheriff, thank you so much for sharing all of that and all the good that you're doing in the community.
Thank you all for
We're glad to
having this
have you
great
on.
show.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats on
thank you
that.
very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, everybody stay with us coming up after the break. It's definitely going to be a spicy countdown convo. Stay with us.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Your choice of attorney is critical. And if you're injured, you need to find an attorney who has trial verdicts in Kentucky. If it's a serious wreck,
Get a serious attorney.
insurance companies know who tries cases here in Kentucky, and they know what the results are.
To politicians like Daniel Cameron, my patients are just numbers. He says he absolutely supports bringing back Matt Bevin's ruthless Medicaid plan, threatening to take away health coverage from over 95,000 Kentuckians, putting more hospitals at risk for closing. And the effect would just be devastating. Cameron might not see communities like ours, but I do. Cameron is just wrong for Kentucky.
You think life is short? Football is short. The regular season's just 18 weeks. That's it. So cherish every over and under before it's over on FanDuel. With live betting on every NFL game. Because before you know it, a cold night at a Buffalo Bills game will just be a cold night in Buffalo.
America's #1 sportsbook is heading to Kentucky. Get $100 in bonus bets when you sign up today. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Car wreck? Think Golden. Golden Law Office has multiple multi-million-dollar verdicts in the state of Kentucky. Insurance companies know that.
We know the inside of the insurance business and use it to your advantage.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Before we get into the countdown convo, we have to tell you about our party that we're having on Thursday, which is tomorrow. The Golden Bachelor is premiering tomorrow. We are so excited because our Bachelor is going to be able to choose between 20 different women to see if he can find the second love of his life. Our party is going to be at the Origin Hotel at the 33 Staves Bar inside of that. So we're kicking off the party at 7:30. The show starts at 8 and then it runs until 10. Y'all got to come out. It's gonna be fun.
Oh, it is going to be fun. And come out early. We're going to be shopping. I'm sure we're all going to be hanging out at the summit and doing some shopping before we start. So in our
You
crazy
can't miss
little,
us.
I
In
know,
gold.
in gold outfits.
Yes, and we're wearing gold. So that is the thing. Gold shirts, gold pants, gold shoes, gold jewelry, gold feather boa, gold crown. For the Golden Bachelor, it's going to be fun. So we definitely want to see you all there.
Yeah.
Let us know on social media if you're coming. Put a little something under our post that says, I'll be there. Wow. You know, we want to see.
Please purr when you do it.
Yes. Rare. How do you spell rare?
Well, I don't know. I'm always making noise. It's just, you guys have been with me long enough. You know how this goes. All right. Anyways, it is time for the countdown conversation. This is the part of the show where we discuss as many topics as we can in 6 minutes. First up, swoon. Okay, so I was reading this story on the internet. Oh God, is that me? Swoon. So I was reading this story on the internet. What things can your partner do that make you swoon just a little bit? Some people said, oh, well, when he does this around the house or when he takes care of this and that, it makes me swoon. So I said, oh, I wonder what makes the ladies swoon. So Lisa, what makes you swoon?
Oh my goodness. Okay. If I have to put it out there, it makes me swoon when Doug fixes something at the house.
Doug, take note.
Yes, like when he's like, you know, fixing the sink, you know, underneath and he's got tools in his hand. I love it. I don't know what it is about the tools, but
School's in a uniform.
Oh, I like it when I get surprises that I didn't expect, like flowers or just something surprising, and something surprising that I like versus, you know, a gift certificate to Raising Cane's or something. But yeah, something wonderful like that. It's always nice.
I think it's sexy when this sounds really weird, but when Cameron's fixing Alex's lunch, I just think it's so cute, like something that's traditionally maybe something that a mom might do. But I tell you what, a sense of humor goes a long way too.
Oh, buddy, yeah,
It does,
yeah,
for sure.
Okay, so my swoon. So I grew up in a very musical household. Like my dad plays instruments, my mom sings, and music was just a big part of our life. So I get in total swoon mode when I can share music with someone, listen to music with someone, discuss music with someone, or make music with someone. Like that is just, it's swoon city for me.
Take a note, guys.
Yep. So musicians, watch out there.
Oh man, Lisa. Oh man. Oh man. We don't have time for my dating chronicles, so we'll just skip that. Okay, next up, two-parent privilege. So there is a new book that has been written by an economist, and it's talking about this concept of two-parent privilege, essentially saying that kids who grow up with a mom and a dad, or at least two parents in the house, are going to turn out better than kids who don't have two parents in the house. And this has created a firestorm. Doesn't matter what side of the ideological spectrum you're on, like folks are fired up about this. And I was like, well, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I totally disagree with this. I really do. I mean, I understand that if you're in a healthy relationship with two parents, I think that can always be beneficial. But I think it really depends on the dynamic of the parents themselves. I mean, you can come from a very, unhealthy parental situation where the parents are fighting all the time and blah, blah, blah. And I think it completely depends on the individual parents. I think that the difference really, and what's more important, is having one stable parent in your childhood and in your upbringing. Just having that parent or that person that you can look to as a mentor in your life that's very stable. That's what's most important.
I think you're spot on. In an ideal situation, it would be great. I was a single mom, and my sister is a single mom. She fostered and has since adopted a little girl, and I think she's an amazing mother. She does an amazing job, and but she'll be the first to say that maybe the dishes aren't always clean or whatever, but she loves on her, and she has surrounded herself with a very loving community that helps her. So that's important too.
I agree with both of you, but I want to look at how tough it is logistically for a single parent that might not have a lot of support. I have friends that are single parents. A lot of them have to have two jobs because they're single parents. They might want to love their children as much as they can, and they might have some dirty dishes in the sink, but they've got both because they don't have time to take care of their homes, they don't have time to take care of their kids and do the things that they want to do if they might have a partner in the home.
That's true. And Kim, that financial aspect is huge, because not only if you are a single parent and you have to pick up the finances, but there are some people, and I've talked to married folks, who say our relationship is so dysfunctional, we don't even want to be together, but we can't afford to get divorced. We can't afford to break up. And so people are staying in the relationship because they can't afford to break apart. Two parents in the house messing up the kids because they really don't want to be together. So I think this whole idea about two-parent privilege they make it seem like this panacea, when in reality it is very situation dependent.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then finally, healthy as we age. So I joke every now and then, since I turned 40, sometimes I wake up and my feet hurt, and I'm like, why do my feet hurt when I was laying down? I don't understand. So what changes have you all noticed in your bodies and in your health as you've been aging?
Well, the aches and pains are real, for real. And especially at my age, I feel like the experiences that the changes that I've experienced as I've been aging, I think one of the biggest things, especially at my age right now, is the change in my muscle tone. I feel like I'm losing muscle very rapidly, muscle tone. Yeah. And so looking at my diet and whatnot, that's been a big change for me as I'm aging.
I think my hair and skin, I don't even recognize it anymore. My skin complexion has changed. How the types of makeup that I wear, I've had to tweak a little bit. My hair's thinning. I'm like, what is going on? on. I want the 20-year-old Susan.
Yeah.
My joints are all coming apart. All the cartilage in my body has disappeared. I don't know where it's gone, but it's exhausting, you know? There's arthritis everywhere. It's just a mess.
Okay, so mine, kind of weird. I didn't realize that as I got older, I would have more desire, more swoons. You know what I mean? Wasn't expecting that.
You were saved by the bell. Totally saved by the bell.
Wasn't expecting that. All right. It's getting personal today. Everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, our guest's going to talk to us more about staying healthy as we age.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
Next DT,
Cheers.
we're cooking up an exclusive with a pregnant Jesse James Decker in Nashville.
We weren't planning on having a fourth.
Next DT.
Tonight at 7 on ABC 36.
You know when a melty grilled cheese sounds so good, but so does a bacony burger with creamy peppercorn ranch. And you couldn't possibly choose because brain don't work too good when tummy empty. Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger Deal for $3.99.
My brother Tim was paralyzed at Disney World. We got to see what happens when you're poor and you got a big injury, and we ended up hiring the wrong lawyer. When I see these clients in my lobby, I see my brother Tim, and I don't want him or them to ever have that kind of representation. I want them to have their best chance of winning and the best chance to put their life back together the best way they can.
Whoa! Big news! DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to Kentucky. You'll be so dialed into every play that you forget to eat your wings. You made my wings cold, DraftKings. Flailing your arms like you can disrupt the free throw. Miss, fool! A home run will have you crying like it's the birth of your child. I'm so happy.
DraftKings Sportsbook is coming to Kentucky. New customers, download the app now to get $200 in bonus bets when we go live. Because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Yeah.
We've never been good at keeping secrets. Like how Sonic's new Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger with small fries or tots is just $3.99. Oops. Burger's out the bag. Sonic Bacon Peppercorn Ranch Grilled Cheeseburger Deal for $3.99.
Celebrity Jeopardy is back. Yeah! Hosted by me, Ken Jennings. All right. Celebrities compete to win $1 million.
What is Nashville?
What is Arctic?
What is the incorrect answer to this question?
Celebrity Jeopardy, season premiere tonight on ABC.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Sherelle Roberts. We're here with the Let's Talk team, and joining us is Noelle Dick. She's here to continue our conversation about being healthy as we age, because if you were watching before the break, you know we need some tips. We got bones cracking, we've got muscles thinning, we got cartilages, we got all kinds of things. So as we're going through our 40s and 50s, how should we change up our routine?
Well, first of all, I want to look in the camera and say the struggle is real. So, we're finally having the menopause discussion. We can say it out loud. And so what happens in perimenopause, and get this, perimenopause can start in your 40s.
Yes.
So great for you that you've got more swoons. Enjoy that. But what happens is you lose muscle tone. There's such a fatigue, brain fog. I mean, we women, Lord, they put it on us because we can handle it.
Right?
It's intense.
It is.
So the main thing I want to tell people is show a little grace to your body. Be comfortable and understand your body is powerful as it is now. We all look in the mirror, right, and we're like, oh, my arms, my legs, whatever. Look in the mirror and go, my legs are working. My heart doesn't stop beating, right? Like your heart never takes a break. So having said that and showing yourself some grace, it's muscle tone.
Yeah.
It's strength.
Yeah.
Right?
So how does menopause truly change our bodies? What are we looking at with that?
Well, first of all, there's that tire. Right?
Yes.
So your body is going to want to gain weight right here.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what you eat.
Right.
Don't starve yourself, right? Like that's just not, so you're gonna gain some weight. You're gonna lose muscle tone. Your skin's gonna get a little drier. all of those things, and then fatigue. So you have to, like, you know you need to work out.
Yes.
But then the fatigue sets in.
Yes.
Tired.
It's like a multitude of things. So what you need to do is understand it doesn't need to be killing yourself at the gym. 20 minutes of strength training can change what menopause is doing for you, right?
And that's what we want to talk about. So we've got some exercise.
We do.
We have bands, and Susan's over here with an exercise bud. Tell us her name.
This is Dawn Scott. She's our business partner at Cycle U Fitness and Sauna. She is amazing. She actually does a lot of our strength classes. So what we're going to focus on today is moves that compound. They're called compound exercises. Okay. So we all don't have a lot of time, right? So we want to do exercises that work multiple parts of our body at once, not just bicep curls. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to get in a wide squat stance. You ladies are just going to do the arm part. Okay. You're going to go into a squat. You're going to do a bicep curl. So ladies, you do a bicep curl. And then you're going to come down, and then you're going to push up to a shoulder press. And then you're going to do a tricep.
Oh, okay.
So in one move, we have worked our legs, our thighs, our core, our arms, our shoulders, and our triceps. One move.
Can you walk us through that one again?
Yeah, so down in a wide squat stance.
Okay.
Do a bicep curl.
And are we pulling on the stretch band
You're keeping it tense. So if you've got a band, thank you for that. You're keeping it tense. Okay. Pull in, now push, go all the way up, stand all the way up, push up into shoulder press, and then do tricep.
It's amazing just how difficult this is. It looks like it would be so easy, but it really does.
And that just goes to show you wherever you are in your journey, and then we'll go on to the next exercise. You can do it with soup cans. You can do a band at home. This little band here on Amazon is maybe $3.
Yeah.
So it's super easy. Then the next one we're gonna do is a split stance, deadlift with a row. So you're gonna bring that, keep that band nice and tight, bring it back into a row, and then bring those arms back out and do a lateral raise. And then come all the way up. So now you've hit your hamstring, your triceps, and your chest there.
I had to turn so I can do the row,
so you can do the row and then up. And we're up. There you go.
Okay.
And then to make it just a little bit, we're going to skip one. We're going to go to a burpee. Now, when I say burpee, everyone thinks,
no, it's not.
I understand that. But here's what I want y'all to know. It's a total body. So you don't have to do it the way you see them doing it on Insanity or anything like that. You can do what's called a walkout. So Dawn's going to show us what a walkout looks like on a burpee. So you're literally going to go to the floor. You're going to walk out to a plank. I hope we can see her all the way up. We'll see her all the way down there, and then she's going to come back up and stand up and just raise her hands.
Okay.
So it doesn't, you know, you normally see them do it really fast.
Yes.
You don't have to do
it's
that.
It's like a jumping type motion.
And we all know jumping, when you have joints,
that
can be hard, right?
Yes.
Or you've had kids.
Right.
Jumping can be hard. The next thing we're going to do is standing abs. So you don't have to get on the floor and do 1,000 crunches. It doesn't work. You can do standing abs. We're going to widen your stance. We're going to bring those bands up like this, make them tight again. And you, ladies, you're going to feel this. You just pull down to one knee, bring a knee up, and just, even if you just bring that arm down, you're going to feel it. Okay?
Yep, totally.
The next thing, hold your hands out straight, and this is called a pendulum or side bend. And you just go side to side.
Oh, I'm mesmerized. I'm not even working.
My whole spine just cracked on that one. It feels good.
I heard it.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. And then the last one we're going to do is what's called a wood chop. And that's a wide stance, and you're going to take it from one angle over here and bring it up.
Oh.
You feel that in your core?
Oh.
So super easy. Just bring it up.
I need sound effects with mine. That makes me feel. Well, Noelle, thank you so much for showing us these exercises. I mean, and we just had little bands and things we did at home. Susan, thank you for taking one for the team, because we did not want to do it. Everybody stay with us. Coming up after the break, a little fairy tale could be yours for just a few bucks. We'll tell you about it.
Let's Talk Kentucky is brought to you by Critchfield Meats.
If it's a serious wreck,
Get a serious attorney. And I've always told my attorneys that they need to practice the case as if their client is their mom.
we're your advocate.
At Golden Law Office, we focus on quality over quantity.
Paw Patrol Live, the great pirate adventure has set sail for your city. You and your kids will see your favorite pups live on stage in this musical adventure.
Playing Rupp Arena October 6th and 7th. For tickets, visit pawpatrollive.com.
The doors are always open in Paris.
Having a business in a small town is wonderful because you get to know your patrons really well.
People are enjoying our community, and we hope that we're good hosts. We are open for business, and it's a really exciting time to experience Paris and Bourbon County.
For a limited time only at Johnny Carino's, enjoy our 5 for $15.99 ribeye steak and shrimp scampi meal deal. Juicy, char-grilled ribeye steak, savory shrimp scampi, your choice of pasta, bottomless salad, our Italian nachos appetizer, and our fresh-baked bread for only $15.99.
Famous Dave's Barbecue, now open for to-go. Enjoy a $5 brisket sandwich piled high with smoky Texas beef brisket. Order now at famousdaves.com.
Flowers are fighters. That's why the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's is full of them. Because flowers find a way to break through, just like we will. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
We know the inside of the insurance business.
Back when I was representing the insurance companies, I saw the volume business, and I saw people being paid less than what they could have obtained, and I wanted to change that.
Everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Kentucky. It is time for What in the World is Trending. This one is so fun and whimsical. So Airbnb, they just know how to take our money, okay? There is a new Airbnb house out there that you can rent, and it's actually a Shrek village. So remember that movie Shrek?
Yes.
It's like this big Shrek tree house. They've got a little lake for Donkey. There's all this stuff, and it's like you're stepping into the movie. Would you guys rent this one out?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I would try it.
Maybe.
I would try it. Maybe. I don't know. It's awful muddy in Shrek's world. I don't know if I'd like all the mud.
This would be like glamping, right?
Kinda.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Alex would love it.
Oh, you know he would.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's actually in Scotland. So you can't just
That makes sense.
get across the street.
That's going to be more
You got to go to
expensive.
Scotland, and booking requests open next month. So they just announced that you can get into the Shrek house yesterday.
For winter?
Everybody in the world is going to be trying to get into this Shrek house. It's got Shrek's bed, Shrek's outhouse, all kinds of things. So
I'll send you a postcard.
yeah. All right, everybody, we like to end every show by highlighting a woman worth talking about. And today's woman we're talking about is Ruth Gonzalez Jimenez. She's the Latino Student Community Specialist at the University of Kentucky. She has always been involved with the Latino Student Union, University of Kentucky's Sigma Lambda Gamma chapter, which is a historically Latina sorority, and now she plans Latino student activities. Ruth, you are a woman worth talking about. Congratulations.
All right, congratulations.
Everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Bye.